Now, this is Google Earth, and it's taken from as close as we can on the top deck of the ferry in Battery Park. Now, I did an analysis about this, and all the buildings line up correctly, as in Michael Hezarkhani's video, and this is taken from the top deck of the ferry in Battery Park. Now, this is the comparisons I did, and as you can see, all the buildings line up perfectly here, and the tree line. I would suggest that Michael Hezarkhani was probably a little bit more to the right than my Google Earth picture here, but this is a perfect match, and it's from an elevated position from the top deck of the ferry in Battery Park. Now, somebody called Conspiracy Cuba actually went to Battery Park and actually filmed from the top deck of the ferry. Now, in his video, it matched up perfectly with Michael Hezarkhani's. So I just want to take a moment to look at where this person was, and they was situated on the ferry in Battery Park. Now, all the buildings A, B and D, they all line up because the Bankers Trust is no longer there. It was dismantled. We have E. Every building is lining up an F. You even have somebody there on the boat, which is on the ferry there, and we have a person here and a person here on the ferry, which is in line with the wall, which is what we see here. So this, that was taken in Battery Park in 2017 by Conspiracy Cuba, proves that Michael Hezarkhani was on the ferry in Battery Park. This is an absolute match. Everything lines up. Even the people on the ferry, like the head, this guy here, lines up perfectly with the wall going across there, Castle Clinton Monument Wall. And we have a person there and a person there, which is an absolute match. Even the line there, which we could use as a datum, is just perfect. So for anybody to suggest that the Michael Hezarkhani video wasn't from the top deck of the ferry in Battery Park has to disprove this person's video that they took in 2017, which lines up perfectly with Michael Hezarkhani's location. So if we look at those claims, then we have Carmen Taylor. We have other people who were actually filming or videoing or taking pictures. We have John McCaskill, we have Carmen Taylor and Sarah Jones, and they all depict from in and around that area. And remember what Kiltown said, that there was no other people taking photographs, and he found that strange. Well, then obviously he didn't look hard enough to find other people's pictures who were filming or taking pictures in that area. Because Carmen Taylor was, Sarah Jones was, and John McCaskill. And this proves that, it wasn't just Michael Hezarkhani and some others taking, on his own taking a picture, or the Carmen Taylor picture was reworked from Michael Hezarkhani's. They are different angles, and Carmen Taylor disclosed to Jeff Hill that she was situated or located on the top deck of the ferry in Battery Park, and it did not leave the dock. And the evidence I've just shown you all marries up perfectly with these two pictures, Michael Hezarkhani's and Conspiracy Cuba's. Perfect match. This location exists. There's no question about that. The person's been there. They've lined this picture up. Everything is a match from the top deck of the ferry. This isn't even up for debate anymore. This was proven a long time ago, and for anybody to be suggesting that the Michael Hezarkhani video is fake, then they have to be able to explain all this evidence that has been, collected and gathered, and to show that this person here went on a ferry and lined everything up like I've done here with the Michael Hezarkhani video from an elevated position on a ferry. And they have to disprove this, because this location exists. It's an absolute perfect match. The wall, the people, and the ferry, and all the buildings. And there you go, it even lines up on Google Earth. So I hope this ends this disinformation that's been put out and discreditation of the Michael Hezarkhani video. Thank you for watching.